Oh God, that was a nice night with my special lady. I'm ready for some more fishing and shit today. Oh, hey, wait, what is this? Oh, it's a letter for me. Oh, not that's not. Let's see what it is. Let's see what it is. Dear Mr. Shago, you fucking git. You completely forgot that you can thieve some people here in Remington to get your thieving up, and then you can go over to the guards in Port Sarim jail. Now, that would be a chunk task for you, you fucking idiot. So go on and do it now before you pick another chunk. You ding dong. P.S. You've also forgotten your magic tasks. What are you gonna do about that, huh? Well, um that was a little rough, but okay. Um, I will admit that I did it wrong. Um, I completely missed the fact uh, that I can thieve Hengel and Anya in Remington, and that can take me up to thieving the guards in the Port Sarim jail, and that would be a chunk task that I would have to complete before picking a new chunk. Um, and I will fix that. I promise. I will do it. Before we get on with more stuff in the new chunk. Okay. For the magic tasks, I don't allow secondary training methods and getting runes from drops only is a secondary training method. Uh, I think it should be right. Or am I wrong with it? I don't know, but we have a new magic task that's gonna be uh, completely horrible for me to do in this new chunk, which will have to get me up to level 62, and that's that's gonna take forever. Isn't is, isn't that good enough? Is is it not, or do, do I have to go back and actually get all of those stinking drops to get just to cast a wind wave or whatever it is? I, I don't what? I am truly sorry that it ended up like this. I just completely missed the thieving task. It honestly don't really matter all that much because the new chunk that we did unlock has men and women in it, which would be the pretty much the exact same thing as doing Anya and Hengel pickpocketing. But for just integrity's sake, I'm gonna do only Anya and Hengel during my thieving grind. For my downtime when I can't be at the computer, I'm gonna have a little bit of mobile time which I'm gonna spend at the nights in the jail, just killing them to try to get a little bit of a stack of runes, hopefully. So that is why you'll probably see a few runes in my bags during the the thieving grind, really. Um, but yeah, I'm very sorry about this. I hope that this remedy is good enough. I'm sorry if you hate what I'm doing with the magic task, but that's kind of what I decided to do. Um, because I just did it wrong. I apologize again, and thank you so much to the people that pointed it out. Um, I truly appreciate it. Try to make a little bit of a fun here, but I'm so thankful for the entire community. Really, like this Chunkman community is amazing. You guys are fantastic and so helpful to new people, and I could not be happier. But yeah, that's what we have to look forward to. So we're gonna get up to 40 in thieving, and because I have to sit here and go through with skilling the worst skill in the game. I think I absolutely detest pickpocketing and just thieving overall. I think it's so boring. Um, yeah, just because I have to do that, I'm for some reason gonna drag you all through it, and you're all now gonna sit here nicely and just listen to me leveling up what my thieving and counting all the way to 40 in Swedish for some reason. It starts with 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39 och 40. Alright, hello and welcome to Port Sarim. So we're just gonna go through a little bit what we have to do in this chunk now. So obviously we have we're gonna go through this kind of from being really simple that I can do in just a few seconds all the way up to please help me anyone. So what we have here is that we have to buy and wield a Tyrus helmet. We have to get a blue wizard hat, and we have to obtain an adamant battle axe. All of those we can just buy from shops in Port Sarim, and we can already wield them because we have every prerequisite for it. We have to pickpocket a guard. There's going to be a lot of pickpocketing of guards. That's something that I should have done the previous chunk, but I'm going to do plenty of it. Don't you worry. There's going to be a ton of it. I just haven't showed you the first time that I do it. It doesn't matter. We're past that now. Okay. Okay, so and we have to catch a raw anchovy. I'm gonna do a shit ton of fishing, so we will breeze past that without even noticing it. And we have to get up to 65 in cooking. 65 in cooking unlocks the pineapple pizza that we can buy everything for in Port Sarim as well. So we're gonna have to do that. And lastly, but by God not least, we are gonna have to get 62 in magic. 62 in magic will unlock the wind wave, which is the strongest wind elemental spell, and we can do that one with the air runes and blood runes that we find in the Asgardian dungeon. So yeah, yes for that grind. Yeah. What I'm gonna start off by doing is selling some things. Like the steel spear we don't need anymore because the best flinching weapon is gonna be the battle axe that we're gonna buy in a bit, and the steel longsword is no longer gonna be needed because we have the mithril mace. We're also gonna buy the Tyrus helmet, which is gonna be the best in slot helmet for us. So we now have this amazing thing. The bronze med helm is actually better for magic and range, but I'm gonna sell that for now. because I also need to manage my inventory, and I want to keep as little as possible here, obviously. The mithril square shield, I'm not too sure about either, but I think I'm gonna hold on to it for now, and then we're gonna start off by doing some fishing. I think the plan here is gonna be just to start out with some fishing, do that, and cook it into whatever we can. Like we can only get anchovy and wherever it is, and yeah, we'll just kind of go from there. We'll just start fishing and bring away whatever we can, and well, I mean, cook whatever we can, and kind of see how well we get on with the cooking that way. I'm still not sure what to bring up my cooking with, but we also kind of want to get the fishing up. Shrimps was the thing that we got, so we're gonna just cook these and I guess throw them away, or but I don't think we can sell them for anything really. But yeah, that's gonna be the first bit that we tackle. Also, the client right now looks really weird because Rune Light has not updated since an update on the well, RuneScape client. Really, I think today was the update when they started giving out some of the new features in the original client. So it looks really kind of messed up uh, with the UI right now. Like I don't have a map anymore. And like my prayer and health is down here. So yeah, I don't know. Hopefully they get this fixed soon. But yeah. And since we can now get the Eye of Newt from Betty in Port Sarim, I completed the Witch's Potion, which gives us a bit of magic XP, which is nice. Up to level 8 now. So for the 62 in magic grind, I've done a little bit of math and some theory crafting, I guess, from some clan mates. Thank you so much for the help with that, especially JLo with the rune calculations. But yeah, it seems like going from 9 where we are at now to 62. The cheapest route would actually be to do wind strike all the way. If we just take the dropped runes out of the equation altogether and just go for the runes that we buy, basically. So if we stipulate that we're gonna buy every single rune that we need to get to level 62, we would need about 60,500 wind strike, and that would cost us 423,000. And if we do fire strike instead, that would cost us about 780,000, but it would be 28,000 casts. So that looks a whole lot better. But I think the best route for us is actually Earth Strike. Earth Strike we need about 35,000 casts for, and it's gonna cost us 525,540, roughly, around that. So I think that Earth Strike is gonna be the way to go, and I've already started buying a couple of runes for it. I kind of have decided the route that I'm gonna go here is that I'm gonna go to the guards here and steal the money, because the guards like pickpocketing in the guards is really the fastest way for me to get money in the chunks that I have, that I can think of at least, because we get 30 gold each pickpocketing. So we're just gonna continue pickpocketing. Luckily for me, the guards did not have a talk option, so we can just change the settings to remove the attack option, and now we can just pickpocket with the left click instead of having to go into the menu and do it. So that's gonna be a bit more convenient. They do hit a little bit harder, and they're not very willing to give up their money for me. But what basically my route here is gonna be going to the guards and pickpocket as much as I can till I'm out of food. Then I'll pop over to Betty and I will pick up some runes. And I'm gonna buy the runes in singles because I have worked out that I can buy about 200 of them before the prices change. I'm not exactly sure where the increase in price starts yet, but like buying wind runes or air runes, for example, they cost 4 gold a piece. If you buy an air pack, like a pack of them, like 100 at once, that will cost me 430. So buying singles is gonna be more efficient for me because I have a longer just grind for money. Usually you would just buy the packs because the money that you would lose is not kind of negligible for most account. But for me having to do this grind for money, I have to save up on as much as I can. So we will go over there and we'll buy like two. I'm gonna try to see where the drop off is, but we'll buy like 200 or 250 or something runes when we get there, if I have the money for it, of course. I mean, my cash stack is not gonna last forever. But we'll do that, and then I will go back to Remington to fill up on my fried onions. Sadly for me, the fried onions is still the best way to heal myself, just to make the pickpocketing grind longer, really. Like I just can survive here for longer with it. It would make sense to go do fishing and cook that well in between, but the shrimp and the anchovy that I can catch only heal me for 1, and the fried onion is 5. I think I think the best food that I really have available for me is probably pineapple or raw chicken that I can buy from Trader Stan, but I really don't want to spend the money on food at this point when I need so much of it for just runes. So yeah, that's kind of the grind that we're looking at this point, and I'm not exactly sure how far I'm gonna go because I don't think I'm gonna need all of the casts that I do because I think you get like extra experience, like magic experience if you get like a critical or something. I'm not entirely sure about that. Yeah, magic is a little bit unknown to me, but I'm not gonna go for all of the runes just straight off the bat. But we need 35,000 casts, and I was thinking maybe like 20 or 25,000 casts or something, and then we see where we end up. After I have used up all of those runes. So for the runes, we're gonna need, if we go to 25,000, let's say, I'm gonna need 25,000 air runes, 25,000 mind runes, and 50,000 earth runes. So I have a long grind ahead. It's kind of nice just to get the thieving levels all out of the way, to be honest. But it's gonna be worse to do the magic training without a staff. I just really wish that I had a staff. I decided to change my route a little bit with the food. Instead of doing fried onions every time, I now I bought a fishing rod and some bait, and now I go over here to catch some herring and sardines instead. Which is a much closer spot to just get the food, and then I can just cook them all in the furnace here. Well, not furnace, fireplace is the name of it. And the sardines, they heal for 4, and the herring heal for 5. So I think overall it's slightly. I mean, it's slightly worse healing because the fried onions is 5, and I do spend a bit of money on the fishing bait. But I think overall it's gonna just make the process quicker because I don't have to go all the way over to the farming patch in Remington. So I'm kind of hoping that this will help me a little bit. I took the boat over from Port Sarim to Karamja over there, the Musa Point where we actually have a little bit of a thing unlocked. And I realized when I came back that there was a diary task, and so I checked up on the diary tasks that I can complete here, and actually have one in the jail. I need to get a book from this guy. So yeah, now we have the security book. Yeah. Um, cool. Cool. And we have level 50 in thieving coming in. The new way of like getting food that I'm using with just fishing instead is definitely working out better than the fried onions. And if nothing else, it's less annoying to do than the fried onions. And I also have to run less, which is really nice with 1 agility. So I'm really happy about switching to fishing instead. So we're currently up to 5,200 of each rune. So about a 1/5 of the way there. I mean, of course, with every thieving level that we get, it will be quicker to get the money as well. Of course, because it just gets easier and easier to thieve from these guys. It was really annoying in the start, but now I think we're almost up to like a 50% chance or something of thieving from them. So it's not too horrible. I currently have thieved these guards like 1,400 times, 1,400 times so far, and we have a lot of them to go still. So I'm thieving away. I really hate thieving. I, I would so want a more AFK grind soon. But I know it's just gonna get worse when I start with the magic. Oh well. Okay, so I've spent about three or 4 days just pickpocketing those guards and buying runes, and I'm honestly feeling that my sanity is slipping, so I need a bit of change of pace here. So I'm gonna start using my magic on stuff. I'm not really sure what to go for yet. But I need to do something else than just pickpocketing and buying runes. So far, we have we have exactly 15,000 casts of the Earth Strike, But I also picked up 107 chaos runes from a maze random. So we have we have 107 casts of wind bolt when we get to magic level 17. And yeah, I'm just gonna do some earth striking on like just enemies, and we'll kind of see where we'll go from here. Kind of. I'm gonna start out with the muggers, and it seems to be doing really good damage on them actually. So the calculations that I did earlier in the video, like it takes would take us about 35,000 casts of Earth Strike to get to level 62 that we need. But that is if we are splashing. If we're splashing, that would be true. But if we do damage to the enemies, the every single point of damage that we do will earn us an additional 2 experience in magic. So I mean, normally you would splash as a magic training method because that's the most AFK thing to do, really. But I mean I can't splash. Well, I mean I can splash, but I can't do AFK magic because I don't have a staff. I'm not able to do auto cast level 10. I'm I'm gonna have to do all of this manually, so it makes absolutely zero sense to me to try to splash my way up, and which is why I'm gonna need less runes than the calculations said in the beginning. And I have no idea how far I'm gonna get with the runes that I have, but I'm not really hoping that I will get all the way to level 62, but of course it would be nice. I'm kind of interested in trying, since we're doing so good damage against these. Like maybe I can save spot the ice giants again, and make that happen. I think I'm just gonna put on my defensive outfit here and run through this, because I know this may hurt me a bit. So we need to just get into our save spot here. Okay, so we have our save spot ready, and now we just need to take off all of the gear that will make my magic go down. So the boots we can keep on, but not the legs. The mithril mace actually does nothing bad to my magic, so they are fine. I also have a setting somewhere that is, I think it's this one. There. Okay, now I can see them. Before I removed that to be able to left click on the guards to just pickpocket them that way. So okay, he steps. Okay, that's a weird step out he's doing there, but it looks so odd. Am I even gonna be able to do this without taking damage every time? It doesn't seem like it. Am I doing this wrong? Like, now his thingy is gone, but he's still getting a hit in on me every time. And this is really not going to be viable if he can do that. Does it take? Maybe that's how I need to do it. No. Yeah, I don't know. I'm gonna have to work this out. Okay, so what I've worked out so far is that I can actually farm these ice warriors by just keeping to this line here. Like, they do run away from me, of course, but sometimes they get snagged in the rocks and whatnot, and I can just safely shoot them from here, or I'll just have to run in and get them back. And so far they have, I've only killed a couple so far, but they have already dropped a few cosmic runes, some chaos runes, and nature runes. So that seems like a good way to go. We just got up to level 17, so now we can use our wind bolts to get a bit of extra experience. The wind bolts have a 13 as a base experience instead of the 9 from the Earth Strike. So it's gonna be a little bit of a boost. And a 32 from that. Oh yeah, the wind bolt has a higher max damage as well. I know that with the Earth Strike, the best hit that I could ever get is a 6. Yeah, with what I have. Because I mean the only thing that I have that gives me bonus magic damage right now is the blue wizard hat. But yeah, I think this is kind of what I'm gonna be doing. We got up to 18 already, and we'll kind of see where we go from here. I'm not gonna update with like every level or whatever. I'll be back whenever I get to something interesting, I guess. I really want to try to go for the ice giants as well, but I'm not entirely sure if this save spot right here resets the ice warriors, like the aggro on them. If I'm ever gonna be able to go in here without them aggroing me. I'm not entirely sure about that, but I do want to go and try to do the ice giants if I can, but and just kind of work out what their line of sight is, I guess. But yeah, for now this is what I'm doing for a while. So I figured out that I was using the safe spot in the beginning of this area for a while, just kill off the ice warriors, and eventually I kind of just bumbled my way into to finding this spot here, which seems like a really good one, because it's not a safe spot at all. But it seems like with the spawning points that they have, they're not able to randomly wander into me. Not even this guy over here. So it's kind of a safe spot, I guess, and I can just, if I time the first shot on them well enough, then I can just kind of trap them on the other side of this this cross here of snow boulders, ice boulders, whatever they are. And I'm just able to kind of kill them over this without being really threatened, except for when I want to run around and pick up the stuff. I end up picking up some runes in here, mainly chaos runes, some death runes, and cosmic and nature. Not really a huge amount of them, but when I get them, I cast like Earth Bolt or something instead. I have 4 death runes, so I could do Wind Blast. I've never done a Wind Blast before. There's a 28 for a 1 hit. Oh, okay, that's pretty good. But yeah, that's this is kind of what my grind looks like, and I kind of feel like this is the best I can really do. I'm not sure though, because like I could do more of the hobgoblins, especially the hobgoblins and the pirates. They both drop like lower level of runes, which could make this grind a bit faster. Like they don't drop the like the chaos and natures and cosmics as like these guys do, but at least not at the same rate. But Yeah, I feel like this is kind of just more comfy because here I have a pretty safe spot to do this. And at the hobgoblins, I just kind of end up running back and forth a lot because I haven't figured out a good spot there to do it without having to take damage a lot. And with this way of training on the ice warriors, I can pretty much just do this indefinitely until I run out of runes, really, unless I mess up. But even if I mess up and I start getting attacked by someone, I just run to the save spot and reset. And by the time I take damage again, I'm just kind of healed up again, you know, because I can just kind of stand here. So this is kind of what my training looks like, and it is. I'm up to level 40 now in Magic. Oh, 41, I think even. Yeah, 41, and this is by far the. Even though I hate thieving so much, this is the worst grind I have ever done in this game. Like the magic is supposed to be nice and AFK, you know, but doing it without a staff like this, this is just horrible. It's the worst thing I've ever done. No, it's not the worst thing I've ever done, but it's the worst grind I've ever gotten on myself, really. And with the experience that I get from here, I I'm looking at about a 25-ish hour grind, and I think I'm about like 5 hours in, maybe. No, 4. Yeah, I think 4 hours is probably what I've done this so far, and yeah, I think I have about 20 hours to go, because I need like right now I need almost 300k experience to get to level 62, and yeah, I get about 13k an hour right now here. I think if I sat down and just did like a couple of hours just focusing only on this, I would probably get it up to maybe like 17k an hour or something. But you need to do other things too, you know, like picking new videos to look to watch on the side, or like music or whatever. Because this is just this is not a fun grind, and I mean it's not AFK at all. But yeah, we're doing this. I'm sorry for rambling, but yeah, maybe I'll update some more at some point. But yeah, this is what the grind is looking at this point. And that is gonna be where we end this episode. The video is just getting too long already. I kind of really wanted to have like one chunk per video, but it's not really gonna be viable with the amount of stuff that I actually want to show while doing this. So we're gonna end it off here. The video is yeah, already too long. But we're up to 50 in Magic now. We have 62 Thieving for anyone who cares. 47 hit points is where we've gotten to. 55 in Cooking. We still need to get Cooking up to 65 as well to get that make that pineapple pizza. So yeah, I mean right now we have about 8,000 casts left of the Earth Strike. Picked up a few other things. A Chaos Talisman I found. And one other thing that I actually neglected to mention in any of the other clips that I have from this chunk is that we have a deposit box. Like I don't have a bank, but I have a deposit box, so I have deposited some stuff like Some of the just armors and weapons and whatnot I've just sold, but some stuff I have deposited that I want to keep for later. But yeah, that's gonna be it for this episode, and hopefully when we come back in the next one, we'll have the magic and we can finish off things and pick a new chunk in the middle of a video. Exciting, huh? Thank you guys so much for watching, and don't forget to like and subscribe and everything. Go to the comment section and tell me what I've done wrong, and how you would have tackled this. Maybe would be interesting to get some more feedback onto like what you think the best route for me would have been if I had not been you know me. Yeah. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you next time. Bye bye.